Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ace Racing League after our summer vacation, as I would say. My name is Samad Halafi, and today we have the Ace Racing League Formula 3 Championship qualifiers. Today we are here at the beautiful circuit of Silverstone. This track has a total of 18 turns at a total length of 5.9 kilometers. The drivers the drivers will drive the hard compound and have a fixed setup, just like last season, to make everything as fair as possible. I'm not here alone today. I am together with Ron Squire. Introduce yourself, Ron.
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing, everyone? Yeah, everyone. And let's just get on with it, shall we?
Ron will tell you something about the qualifiers to make you guys understand how this evening will look. And after the explanation of Ron, he would like to give the people a message.
Okay, okay. So we have 20 drivers, 33 sorry, 20 teams, 39 drivers in all over the globe wanted to compete in the Ace Racing League Formula 3 Championship. We'll have to split those drivers into two different groups. Both groups will have 30-minute qualifying sessions each to put down their best lap time. The teams will have the highest average lap times to get a license to compete in Division 1, the Pro League. The other teams will get a license to compete in Division 2, the Rookie League. So, with that currently said, the drivers are currently driving. So, let's go over to the track. But before we do, we received tragic news earlier today in the Formula 2 race at Spa-Francorchamps that the driver Anthoine Hubert has unfortunately died after a horrendous accident involving two other drivers. So me, along with Samit and the organisers here as the Ace Racing League, wish to do a 1 minute silence in honour for the life of Antoine Hubert. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So let's not this tragedy to get in the way of our proceedings. We will race in honour for Antoine Hubert. So let's get on with the qualifying session. Samit, over to you. Yeah. So the drivers are doing a memorial lap in his honour. And looks like Samed had to go, unfortunately. Bit of issues there, so we'll just let him carry on with that. So the driver is just going on, just gone past the loop onto the Wellington straight. As everyone goes onto the main part of the course, back around left field onto Woodcote, and one driver already going off at Woodcote, but I hope it's just temporary. This is a on lap. Going through cops. Iceman, just going up to the Magnets and Beckett's complex. Before coming out of the Magnets Beckett's complex into the Chapel corner, before coming onto the Hanger Straight. And I believe drivers are going to be lining up each other to race down to the Hanger Straight, one by one it seems, or just continuing on as originally intended. Langelvoort behind, going into Stowe. I want to thank you. I want to thank 20 people who's watching right now. And for those who don't know already, we're honouring Anthoine Hubert, who in real life has died at Spa-Francorchamps following a hideous crash between himself and another driver involved at Eau Rouge. He has succumbed to his injuries in hospital. And that was the honour lap for Anthoine Hubert. 22 years old. A man taken too early. Okay, we'll be right back in a few minutes and we'll get ready for the qualifiers. Welcome back, everyone, to the Ace Racing League Formula 3 qualifiers here at Silverstone. We just, as you probably seen earlier, we had the honour lap for Anthoine Hubert, who have, of course, died after his accident at Spa earlier this afternoon. But let's not get that tragedy in the way of us racing today, or qualifying at least. So, like I said, we already got 20 teams, 39 drivers in total. There's only one minus. There's one minus. Of course, there's of course a team with just one driver on board, but we're still here. We're still racing. We're getting on with it. It looks like, and for those of you who are watching, we do apologise if we have these server issues at the moment. We've been just trying to sort out all evening, and looks like hopefully we'll get it up sooner rather than later. But we could do what we can right now to get us back into form like this, and then we can actually get to the racing at Silverstone. Okay, welcome back, everyone, once again. Hopefully we can get it. Yeah, we can just get it sorted up right there. And looks like we don't know if it's. Let's see who else is going to come onto the track first. Everyone's just waiting in the pit lane, or some cars are moving about. I'm not sure if they're allowed to, but it's still some ways to go yet. First one going out now, it's Iceman, and I believe that's Nagelvort's behind him, just going through the loop now. Iceman going wide. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. Going down at the Wellington Straight, and of course this layout in its current form has been used since 2010, but in its current layout in pit lane been used since 2011. Of course, drivers have got very used to it since. It's still a fast track. It's still got some of its history. I still hope that it's going to be fantastic this evening. Going onto the old pit straight past Woodcote into Cops. Going up towards the Maggots and Beckett's complex. Going left, then right, left at a tighter right. Before going into the chapel corner, before going down into the Hangar Straight. Which comes into the tight yet fast right-hander of Squire as Iceman goes off. Again, this is just an outlap. We'll just wait for everyone to water tyres before going on to the actual lap. I believe Iceman is about to start his lap now as we look at Nagelvort going through the loop. Or coming onto the Wellington Straight. also see Brandon Kruger just going through Brooklyn to left field. Fourth coming up to Woodcote. Onto the old pitch straight and into Cops again. Kruger starting his lap. Just coming up from Abbey into Farm before going into the looping or loop complex. Before coming onto the hanger straight. Easy does it, Mount. And he's only 1/10 slower in the first sector. Oh dear, he's nearly trying to get a hang of it into Brooklands. Before going into left field. And into Woodcote. Not sure if that's a slide is going to cost him dearly. Well, I think it's going to cost him dearly. Going into Cops. No stroke of the tyres, usually there. In these cars, at least. We're going into the Maggots and Beckett's complex. Coming up into Chapel and down the hanger straight. And he's 4/10 slower in the second sector. It's not going to be that good lap, considering that. Near spin that he had on the had at Brooklands, going into Club and into Vale then Club. And what time does he do? He's done a 1 minute 48.6. That's 9/10 slower off the pole time, which is in the 1 minute 47s. So if he hadn't done that little bit of a spin just then, well, I would say a little bit of a spin, a nearly spin, he could have at least been another few tenths off the pole time, but it would be a lot closer. So 22 minutes left in the session, and Perquin is on pole position at the moment, the original pole that is, 1 minute 47.7. Reem Gross just gone past the line, 4 times off the pole time with a 1 minute 48.2. And we got a new pole sitter with a 1 minute 46.4. It's, I believe, I'm not sure, it's Stian Prinz. A fantastic pole time from him. And 7 people have done their time so far. We've got Bruins, as you're seeing, Perquin, Gross, forgot who that name is, in 4th. 5th is Kruger, 6th is Spinnels, I think. 8th is, I don't know who that is, and I think new 5th placeman is Nangelvoort. Benoit is in, yeah, that's the name, Benoit. Simon Benoit is in 4th. Klein just got himself into 9th. Klein, 9th. Yeah, so 9 people have done their time so far. Another 30 to go. And this is to find out which licenses are going to be given. Are they going to give license for the Pro League? If they're going to be given license for the Rookie League? It's still a long way to go. We've got around 21 minutes of this left yet. Benoit's good across the line now. He starts another lap. He's currently 6. Hopefully he can improve himself there. Oh, wait a minute. Has he gone top of the timesheet? Yes. Is it? Yeah, just got confirmation. He's gone to the top of the timesheet. Pole position so far. Luca Cartering currently in 8th, going wide at tops. A little bit of a wide boy there. Oh. He's going wide before going to the Magnus Beckett's complex. Don't go too wide or you're going to lose all that time. 19 minutes left on the clock. And it's Benoit, Prince, Gross, Kruger, Per Quinn, forgot who is in 6th, Nangelvoort, Luca Garting, Klein in 9th, and who's in 10th? Sure that. Plunkett. Plunkett. And Plunkett's actually got up into 7th. Quinn up into 4th. Benoit still on pole position for another 80 minutes. Oh, let me rephrase that. Prince now pole position. And of course it's going to change over the next 18 minutes. And off goes Luca Karting at left field. But he didn't lose a rear wing there. Rear wing? Front wing? It's front wing. It's front wing. I've made a mistake. It's front wing. So just over another 17 minutes left in this session. We've got another few drivers putting their name on the timesheets. 13 done. Another 20. There's 26 to go, I think. 26, 27, I think. Yeah. we're going to go for a little break, so don't go away.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, welcome back, everyone, to the qualifying session. Welcome back to the commentary box, Samad Halafi.
Hello. Right, back at it again with the second part of qualifying. Here we can see Kimi Raikkonen's son, Robin Raikkonen. I think it's called Iceman on the outlap.
Oh, that is a return to form, ladies and gentlemen. That is a return to.
Right, here we can see that. Bit of an update on the Formula 2 accident I just saw. Van Manuel is in stable condition at the hospital of Liège, and he hopes to make a speedy recovery. So we wish him well after a horrendous crash.
And there's another driver involved, Giuliano Alesi.
Yes, still no information about him. I don't think if the family wants to do that, or it's a private matter or anything like that. But still no information.
Well,
on that.
it does say that he's fit and well, I believe. So
I hope so.
Okay, so Giuliano Alesi recovering well, but still thoughts are with Hubert's family and friends at this moment in time. So we've got Benoit on pole position at this moment in time. Prince in second. Gross in third. Is it Jackie in fourth? I'm not too sure. Perquin in fifth as Iceman goes off, or Robin Raikkonen as Ahmed puts it. Fifth is Perquin. Sixth is Alvarez. I'm not too sure. I don't know who's in seventh. Kruger is in eighth. Ninth is Plunkett, and 10th is Robin Reichman, Iceman. Nakavorts, then Luca, Cartigad, Klein in 13th. Those are the ones who did the lap times thus far. "25 viewers, groundbreaking stuff. Thank you very much for tuning in." only around 10 minutes left of the session. We've still got another like 26 drivers to do their laps. So I'm not sure why they're not in a hurry to do so, unless they're going to do it at the very last second. Then we'll have chaos on the circuit. Looks like Samit's out again. I'm not too sure. Samit's back on, I think. I'm not too sure again. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
That's amazing. Great.
I can actually hear your pixels. That's the thing.
Absolutely lovely. Oh, and Nicolai Narvoort goes for a 360. Absolutely beautifully done by still keeping it on the track, but that will hurt his qualifying lap tremendously. I think he'll have to go again to at least try to get close to the top 5 now. Or top 10. There are only 13 of them.
13 current times, and well, I don't know how long that's going to take because, like I said, there's only like 20. There's 39 drivers. They're on the server, aren't they? Ah. It's okay. I understand. I understand.
And my screen has gone into pixel mode. I can seriously hear the pixels chatting with each other in Indian. As it turns out, my internet connection has probably come from India.
And looks like, yeah, I think that should be sorted now.
I hope so as well, because I can still see a mouse right in the middle of the screen. And it's gone.
Is that your mouse?
Nope, it can't be.
Are you actually running a computer mouse right on your screen?
Oh no, it's not mine, it was Cemal's, but it's gone. Nicolai Narvoort going up to a quarter of a second slower in the first sector.
And that's going to hurt his time immensely.
Probably going to make up some time in the corners. Hopefully this will be his best shot at it and probably get some better position for the rest of the track, for the rest of the day before we start racing again.
Yeah.
Oh, and he goes for a massive slide over there, and that is it. That's the end of his lap. That was ruined. He'll have to start all over again, all that effort.
I wonder if he was trying to do like his own deja vu moment.
What, like Sebastian Vettel every time he gets under pressure? That was actually quite painfully for me because I'm a huge Ferrari fan and I love Vettel. Francesco Alves.
I thought it was Alvarez. Yeah.
Alvarez. Where do you see the R?
It's no, I don't say the R. I just say ALV. I presume it's either Alves or Alvarez.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. We'll just call him Alves. 2.5 seconds off the pace, probably had a huge mistake over there. But he's going for a quicker lap right now. Oh, I know who Iceman is. It's Noah. Noah
Noah
Schneider.
Raikkonen.
Noah Schneider.
Ah.
Would be
Yeah.
funny because you know Robert Raikkonen has more podiums than Pierre Gasly does. That was hitting quite close to home, was it, Pierre? I know you're watching.
I bet Alex Albon is just like, yes, the plan's working.
Alex Albon, I swear to God, I was watching the free free practice, the first free practice on the Dutch television, and they showed the times of Max Verstappen and Pierre Gasly both at the same time. But
Yeah.
Pierre already moved to like Toro Rosso, so even the commentator said, "Don't even look at that. It's like stupid to compare Toro Rosso to a Red Bull." And he literally said, like, yeah, it's stupid to compare it. Like, it's not in the Red Bull anymore. He's in the Toro Rosso. Why would you compare it? Obviously, he's a second slower.
Who, Albon or Gasly?
Gasly, because he's in the
Yep.
Toro Rosso, like yesterday. Great qualifying though. Like Charles Leclerc on pole position. Vettel, they finally have a front row lockout since Bahrain this year. And the last win was Canada in my eyes, but well, thanks to the FIA, it isn't, and it was Spa last year since Sebastian Vettel had his last victory, and ultimately lost the championship again.
Only got about 3 minutes left in the session. Benoit still top of the timesheets. How long will he stay there? Well, Prince is on his lap now, just going down the Wellington Straight into Brooklands, going up to Luffield, going very wide on the exit there. Coming on to Woodcote.
Small correction of Prince over there as he goes into the right-hander, almost hits the wall over there. Very quickly into the right-hander as he closes up towards Maggots and Beckett's. Good thing that driver didn't close up to Stan Prince, and he goes into the right, into the left very quickly, hits the bollards over there, hit into the right, onto the curbs, and fully powers on to the hanger straight. With his DRS open, he's only 0.3 of a second slower off the pace of the provisional pole holder, Jeff Jacobs. Very hardly into Stowe as he comes up and he goes off. Still very, very quickly into the left-hander, very precise into the right-hander. He has the perfect apex. Maybe he can get into at least the top 5 of the rest of the field. What's it going to be? And
He's
invalid lap time. Oh dear.
Yeah. Looks like that why this really cost him in both time and legality of it, to be fair. Well, no, I don't know if this to be fair. I'm not too sure. We're looking at Rim Gross. Only just over a minute left. Down the Wellington Straight. Rim Gross go. And that's a little bit of a wide entry into Brooklands. Going up into Luffield. A little bit of a tighter squeeze there, going up into Woodcote. And oh god, off he goes on at Woodcote.
Thank God this is just a simulation.
My god, this is just a simulation indeed.
Here back with Nick Klagenvoort. He probably just finished the second sector as it goes up to turn 9. Very hard left-hander, 90 degrees almost. Over towards Megas and Beckers. He also goes off the track. But here we can see an overhead view into the right, into the left again. Into the right again, hard on the brakes, but still. Ooh, slides it and goes into a Tokyo drift. That will be, and he lost it.
That's his qualifying session over.
That's the end of that.
And that's the end of that time, because now the time is up. Those who are actually on a proper lap, including Robin Reichton, is still on his lap. And yeah, he's for the second sector. 2 seconds! 2.2 seconds.
2.2 seconds off the pace.
He's not the Iceman. He's not Robin Reichton. he's I
don't know, Oven Man.
Keith Reichton.
Keith, right? Who the hell is that?
Basically, anyone is basically.
Oh my god! Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously? Did it take me that long? Hang on, who's that? That's oh no, that's Iceman. Why would you do that?
Why would he do that? Indeed.
I think that he's going to get reprimanded for that. If you do that again at Ace Racing League, you'll be banned.
Yep.
I think. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back in a minute for the rest of the show. Stick around and enjoy the music.
Don't go away.
Stay. Stay with me. hippity hoppity, women are property, slippity, slip.
And now we're going to get to 2000s quality. 2000s quality. I mean, early 2000s. I mean,
no,
2000s.
for technology in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, you can notice, like, from 2004, the onboard.
It's a bit to you.
Thank you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back again at the Ace Racing League qualifying session. Here we can see Max Janssen trying to heat up his tires before he goes on to his hot lap. Over to my mate over here.
Thank you very much. And this is the second qualifying session involving a different batch of cars. We didn't realise it before. Only 26 minutes in this session, and we're just hoping to see which drivers will get into get their respective licenses, basically. So Max Janssen warming up his tires, just going down the hangar straight into Stowe, and yeah, just sort his thing out.
Right then, here we can see Max Janssen turning the wheel almost counterclockwise, and here we go again. Do you know the trick of getting the fastest lap around is like having the least amount of like steering input, which is in your mind it's like counterintuitive. Like you want to turn the wheel to go faster, but it's the minimum you need to go faster around a lap is how you do it.
Yeah.
Have you seen WTF1's Jack Aitken go-kart tips? Like he goes around the corner almost like 180 degrees and he turns the steering wheel like 2 degrees.
No, the only thing I've watched on WTF1 is the main bout. That's Dylan, actually.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
You don't follow WTF1?
I mean, so sometimes. I really don't know, because the only probably like F1 like tips thing that I watch is because you know Chamber.
Oh, of course. He saved my arse in school once. Because I had to do a thing. I had to do a thing on engineering, and I thought like, fuck, how am I gonna do this on Formula One? And he's like, there was a video about it, and I thought, yeah, I'll just put that in there, and I got to, yeah, it really helped me out.
So looking at the time now, it's only 24 minutes left in the session. Janssen is on pole position at this moment in time, but anyone could take the top of their spots this session.
Who's that? Rob Nobbix. He's back.
That sounds like a man.
Yeah, it's apparently Nobbix. Yeah, basically his real name is Robert, and he's like 13. What kind of name is that? Mika Hakimi. Like it's Mika Hakkinen and Kimi Räikkönen together. You can't do that. You can't do that. Banned. Demonetized.
Demonetized.
How? Do we just disrespect the fastest guy around? Well, clearly, because he goes to 3 minutes and he goes a 1 minute and 40 seconds faster than the rest of the group.
The Flying Finn and the Iceman in one. That is. Oh.
Well, not really Iceman, because Robin Räikkönen was really way at the back just now.
Don't you mean Keith Räikkönen?
Keith Räikkönen. Gary Räikkönen.
No, don't disrespect the name Gary. Don't disrespect the name Gary. Keith is the one to disrespect.
You want to know something funny? If you want to take a piss of someone, you just call him a Johnny here in the Netherlands. Seriously, well, you pronounce it as Johnny. Like, Johnny. Oh, you're a real Johnny, man. I got called today a Johnny. I felt more offended than being actually called the C word.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you call me a Johnny?
Yep.
Red hot glowing breaks into the corners as he goes. Mika Hakimi. I'm gonna really have some trouble pronouncing that name throughout the race with a straight face. Currently in P14 of the 12 drivers.
Yeah. Only just around 21 and a half minutes left. Kimi is in third. Jansen's still top of the timesheets. Bajeren
As
is going past there.
our
Barnsdale.
Canadian driver, Nick Barnsdale, goes for 7th fastest off the grid with a 1 minute 47. I've spoken to Nick on WhatsApp, and I seriously have to say he's one of the nicest Canadians I've ever met. Like, so gentle. What a gentle man.
Yeah, and most Canadians are genuinely like quiet or nice, really.
Well, if you want to go quiet, you'd have to go to the Finns.
Well,
I used to work at a cafe, and I had like a huge table, like the Dutch like to do terraces, and I was serving this table with like 6 Finns at the table. I think in the half hour they sat there, only like 200 words were exchanged, and they all had like huge half-liter beers, like full pints.
Yep.
And Nick Barnsdale goes off the track and probably is going to affect his lap time. Probably also make it invalid as he goes over the track limits. I should text him, like, drive like you're in Europe and not in Canada.
Wow. Just under 20 minutes of the session left.
Unknown going along for the fastest lap. Probably he's going to be like that Pokemon and shock everyone in the end, like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and he goes the fastest guy ever with a 20-second lap.
Yeah, then everyone from Area 51 just carries them back to the base just before the invasion takes place.
Oh, I love the Area 51 memes. I hope they actually do it, because we only have like 21 days left until it actually happens. And like 50,000 people show up. Our man who does our video and your stream just told us, like, just told the commentary box, let's just raid it all together. And I think that's quite nice. If you're from AC Racing League and you're watching this, let's go to Area 51 and raid and probably find the fastest Formula 1 car ever. Probably, like, maybe it's a Williams that can do a lap time of Spa in like 45 seconds.
It's basically a proper evolution to the FW19 and not the piece of garbage from 1998.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
With the Mechachrome engine, that is.
The what engine? What was that engine again?
Mechachrome.
I totally forgot about those.
Yeah.
Well, good, because they didn't deliver.
Yeah, they were basically just rebadged Renaults with less power.
So it's like Citroen.
Yeah. I don't know, because that's basically because I don't know, to be honest. I mean,
because every Peugeot and Citroen are alike, and Peugeot bought Opel, in your country, Vauxhall.
Yeah.
So every Vauxhall now is a Peugeot, and every Citroen is a Peugeot, and Mini Coopers have the Citroen engine, which is a Peugeot engine. Everything is turning French. Oh, come on, we need another war.
Oh God, no!
I just came back from one.
Oh God! I mean, we already got a war with Area 51. Please, let's not do another, like... the end is die, the end is die, run away, the end is die. Right.
Into the pits comes Grosjean. E-I-I-I-O.
Oh, okay.
That was a remark to like F1 2015 meme. And then when this guy wants to get in, and he just gets thumped by Rosberg by the Mercedes, and he just like loses the entire game, and he's just flipping and like really having a tantrum on Rosberg. Here we can see Marian Morrison glowing hot brakes into the right-hander. We still only have like 15 minutes and 40 seconds left. There is a car on the right of Marian Morrison who has gone onto the grass, but he still goes into the right-hander before the last corner as he goes over the lap, over the track, and he pulls a 1 minute 45.948, which puts him in.
He's second at the moment. But
Seriously, he's second.
yeah, he's second.
Oh my god.
That is actually what. And compare it with the first qualifying session earlier this evening. That is among one of the quickest times in this session.
Very
In this,
consistent.
no, not in this session, but the whole like qualifying like procedure right now. Yeah, just session like the whole session of qualifying itself. Never mind just separate groups.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Like the entire grid of Ace Racing
Yeah.
League at the moment.
Yeah.
I wasn't there by the first qualifying session. Is Vladislav Machulienko driving again with us?
I haven't really checked.
Well, we just heard some news that Vladislav Machulienko, the reigning Ace Racing League world champion, is sadly not here due to the fact that his steering wheel broke. Probably stuck his hand in it or something.
That is an oof and a half, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. That's an L you wouldn't take.
Yep.
Can't wait to go again. Like, lights out and away we go. Makes it so funny.
Yeah, but that line is way too much by both David Croft and Ben Edwards. I always like employ my own tactics from the Murray Walker days, like action and not exactly go, but more of let's go.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
Yeah.
And it's go.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Such a wholesome voice. How is he doing actually?
He's
How
actually
old is he?
He's, ladies and gentlemen, 95. And he's still alive. Thankfully.
Thank God. It would be a really sad day if. I can't wait. Like, this sounds really, really dark, but if Murray Walker dies soon, and I hope he doesn't, but if he does, I'd be very happy to see a compilation video done by F1 by all his best bits. Like, I loved his bit on, and as you can see, this car is on fire due to the fact the car is on fire. Or like, the car's not moving due to the fact it's on fire.
Yeah.
Like, duh. Ooh, goes for a slip, Leo Gorson, and he still has it. He still holds on. That was one of the greatest slips I've ever seen. What a slip he does there. That is proper Tokyo drift. We're going to see a compilation of that again after the highlights. are done.
One of Murray Walker's great quotes was when he said, "I don't make mistakes. I make prophecies which immediately turn out to be wrong."
Uh, come on, oh, come on. Oh, bless him, bless him.
Yeah, bless him.
Juatambwe.
Hmm?
Juatambwe coming along for a 1 minute 45.486. That's the second fastest lap of the day.
Fantastic. Fantastic stuff from him.
And he goes along the straight and goes for the second fastest lap. Seriously? Oh my. Oh, wait, no. Yes, he does. I like how he has Ace Racing League Driver Academy on the rear wing. Ooh.
Oof.
And the car just stands still over there. Don't do that. I'd advise everyone who is driving at the moment to just stop
Don't
somewhere
do that.
and just respawn into the pits.
Yeah.
Not just stand in the middle of the road, because somebody will hit you in the meantime. While you're trying to click on back to the pits.
Yeah.
Just like that. Is it me, or is nobody? Is it like nobody likes Ace Racing League because the grandstands are all empty? We should get a track with like filled up grandstands.
It's not just the grandstands that's just filled up. I mean, people actually park their backsides in front of the grandstands, like close to the fence. It's not just grandstands.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a complete sellout. This place, a complete sellout. I mean, this is Silverstone for crying out loud.
Oh, come on, it's the first ever Formula One World Championship Grand Prix holding track.
Formula One. Are you sure it's not Formula 3?
Was it Formula 3 or Formula 1?
Formula 3.
Oh god. No, I can seriously remember is this lady who does like the videos on Formula 1 YouTube channel. She actually said the world's first Formula 1 World Championship Grand Prix. Like for the actual championship itself.
Wow.
Do you know there was like a Nazi back in the old days of like World War II? There was a Nazi driving a Formula 1 car, and he was driving under the Nazi flag.
I did not know that, and hopefully will never want to know that.
No, because I would hate to see someone driving around with like a Confederate flag on their cars. Bernd Rosenmeier was a German racing driver and a member of the SS. He held the rank of Hauptsturmführer. Oh, one of those who like does a raid on a village. He actually won some. He has a memorial. Audi made a memorial in his favor back in the old days.
Fantastic. Fantastic stuff.
God. He had a 500 horsepower car in 1937. That's like 2 million horsepower today.
2 million horsepower, ladies and gentlemen. 2 million horsepower was what?
Like 500 horsepowers in 1937 feels like 2,000 today. I know I went to 2 million, but yeah, nobody can grasp that.
Yeah.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left of qualifying. J Talha Ozugur. I think it's Turkish. Sounds like a Turkish name.
Yeah, sounds Turkish to me.
Yeah, we just heard. We just got confirmed by our correspondent that he is Turkish.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Cemal.
I think I should actually give a shout out to Cemal because he organises this stuff and makes it possible for everyone. With of course Stan Prince, who also has a play in this, and Noah Schneider. Well, you only hear me talking, and now with Ron as well. And there goes a car off the track, and I think that's Jalha Ozugur. No, it isn't. There was another car going off the track, but he almost comes off the track with some great recovery there. But he is only 2.3 seconds off the pace of the professional pole sitter, sadly. Back to what I was saying. Cemal, Stein, Noah gave me this job in the first place. And I cannot stress how thankful I am for you guys making this possible, as well as everyone at Ace Racing League staff. Like, huge thank you for this. Like, you really deserve a lot more recognition than you already get.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunities that arises. And yeah, just to live in the future. More in the future, that is.
More, absolutely more.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, we grow to an actual, like, simulator, official simulator racing series?
Yep.
Like one of those where Max Verstappen and Lando Norris just join in and just have fun with everyone.
Yeah. We hope.
Probably Max Verstappen's brakes stop falling off again. Have you seen that? You were watching it live. Our correspondent actually watched it live.
That is fantastic stuff.
Like, how do you press the brake with no brake pedal?
Clutch, I think.
Clutch, reverse gear, handbrake. No, not reverse gear. Lower, like shift back and then handbrake. If you've got a hydraulic handbrake, that's better. Ooh, why is everybody Tokyo drifting all the time?
Deja vu.
I think deja vu. I haven't been to space before. Anyway, back to the thing. I think it's due to the fact that they keep on spinning because the chassis is made as difficult as possible to keep everyone in their class, and that they really have to work for it, and means closer racing, just like Formula 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Going a bit too wide over there, Nick Barnsdale, as he crosses the line.
That's not me, man.
I am happy that it's not you, because that would have been heard all over the place.
Yeah, hold all over the place. That's correct.
Have you, Ron? Have you seen the Formula One qualifying session today?
No, not properly, because like I said, I'm just concentrated on other things right now.
Oh yes, of course, you just told me. Sebastian Vettel, well, it's Leclerc, Vettel, Hamilton, and then Bottas, then Max. Oh no, wait, no, Max split the Mercedes, I think. Oh, and if you're ever thinking about visiting the Netherlands, be prepared to be bombarded by Max Verstappen.
Yep.
He is everywhere. People at Ace Racing League think he's a god. I still want to thump him though. That's not like sexual, like what Australians say, like thump him, like beat him up. Because
Yeah. We don't.
yeah, well, like people still are perverts when they, I don't know. Yeah, he just says, come on, you cannot not agree with me that he does not have a punchable face.
No.
At least I think so. 1 minute and 30 seconds left of qualifying laps. Here we can see Marcel Sedlak. I think that is first and last name stuck together. Going over the lines now and puts down a 12th position with a 1:47.877. That's only around 3 seconds off the pace of the pole city. God, I forgot his name.
I think we've all had for this.
Max Johnson.
Oh yeah, Max Jansen, right? Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking in my mind, like, is it Max? No, it's not Max.
I don't know. It could be Max.
Yeah, because I was just thinking about Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
Let's just see. 30 seconds left of qualifying. Jua Tamway coming along now for his final lap of qualifying. Is he going to go faster? Only a quarter of a second slower off the pace as he did. Probably he's going to make up some time in the rest of the track. I think his best part is going to be Mecca because I think he just goes almost to the end fully flat out. His Formula 1 car already struggles like going flat out. And it was up until 2017 it's finally flat for the first two bits. And in the end they still have to like shift down and brake a bit. But I have high hopes for Jua Tamway. Probably he's going to steal the pole position crown of Max Johnson. My screen is all over the place. Is he going to make it? Half a second slower. I don't think he's going to make it back onto Camel Straight as he goes into the right-hander. Just 2 corners left. Very hard braking. You're going to see some glowing brake discs. There they are. Into the left, at the right, into the left, into the right. Fully on the power. Bit of oversteer, corrects it on the last corner. And he makes it a 1:45.509. So that's a second slower. Leo Gerson over the line and still stays in that position. Chris Pullman. Imran Shaikh, which I have high hopes for as I watch his Instagram channel. Really great for F1 sim videos. At the moment on 13th position and it just goes off, I thought, but no. Comes along to the last few corners and he still is probably not going to improve on his lap time and still stays in 13th position. I promised him I'm going to pronounce his name correctly and I still didn't do it. It's Imran Sheikh as in Arabic.
Yeah.
Right then. Over to you, Rob.
Yeah, that was a good lap. Good lap. Good session, everyone. Good session. I promise I've been paying attention. So yeah, that was a good session. I'm not sure who's going to be getting that yet, but Max Jansen. How big was that? How big an impression was that from Max Jansen?
That was absolutely awesome to see.
Yeah. But what do you think overall of it?
I actually liked it. Like I could already see the people struggling just to get as close as possible to Max, which already gets some excitement in there. And you could see people like doing major drifts all over the place when it goes wrong, and they still try to hang on to it because they know they still want to beat Max Johnson. But it was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. So Samit, do you want to say anything?
Well, I am happy to say that I loved seeing that and making stupid jokes as always, because this is what makes my job the funniest job in the world. well, it's not really a job. I'm just volunteering for this, but I would really not ever miss this. This was a great session. Still sorry that I had to go away and then come back again, but I hope everyone enjoyed this.
And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, it's been a great session, and we're headed for the season ahead. So yeah, thank you very much from Samid Halafi.
You're welcome, sir.
And thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Cemal for providing the broadcast. I'm Ron Squire, and yeah, we'll see you for the season.